For our first topic today, I want to bounce around the five power conferences in college basketball, and we are going to come up with the team that is the quote unquote worst, the worst team that we could see with a chance of winning their conference at the end of the regular season. Now,
Hmm.
this is somewhat counterintuitive. We don't mean to actually call them the worst, but I think for the purposes of defining what we're after here, we're looking for the team that is lowest in their respective preseason standings that we believe has a chance to win the league.
Okay.
Okay, let's start with the ACC. I'm going to pull up the preseason standings right now. Duke, then Louisville, then North Carolina, NC State, Virginia, SMU, Clemson, Miami, Syracuse, Notre Dame, and on down from there. You've got to pick a team to be better than Duke and Louisville. That goes without saying, but there's got to be upside to be at least top 10 in the country good, I think. Who is the worst team that could win the ACC?
Hmm. So the thing is, given what you just told me, can I do something I don't typically do here?
Yep.
Can I get analytical?
Yep.
Analytically speaking, because I'd like to, if you don't mind. Clemson's the third best team in the ACC according to KenPom.
Interesting.
They are top 30 nationally defensively and top 30 nationally offensively. Now, roster wise, I know you're a big Nick Davidson guy. Brad Brownell is a good coach. So I'm being torn at here analytically because of the same token, I don't know if I want to come on here and be like Clemson can win the ACC.
It went 18-2 last year.
Who did?
Clemson in the ACC.
They lost a lot though, didn't they?
They were one game short of Duke. But yes, they did lose a lot.
Ooh. I think I'm a it feels like a cop out answer, but I think the worst team that could win it is Virginia.
So I I was looking at that NC State Virginia pod
Hmm.
because I once you get to SMU at six, like I can't see that happening.
Hmm.
Clemson, I could see, but like it's iffy. They lost so much. To me, there's at least upside of being a top 10 team with both NC State and Virginia. So I guess that makes Virginia the answer, but I personally buy NC State a little more than Virginia. So can you give me the Virginia pitch if we're gonna do Virginia?
So as we go through this though, I buy NC State actually winning it. Um, but also like I could buy Virginia. Virginia to me is a worse team than NC State.
So it just comes down to do we have Virginia as a team that could win it or not? They got talent. Like the pitch has got to be the international guys are incredible.
Right. They have some okay. Here's what I'm gonna do though.
Malik Thomas is good.
I think in fairness for this exercise, the team that has the ACC preseason player of the year is in a bucket that could win this conference more so than Virginia.
And I think, well, they're both new coaches, but I think for some reason, Will Wade, I feel like could storm in and be a force.
Yeah. And I like the pieces on Virginia, like Malik Thomas, DeRitter. I like those guys. Darion Williams is good. Matt Abel, no one's really talking about him. He's good. There's still some continuity from some gues coming in from McNeese State. They got Arsenault on the team,
And they got a
Holloman.
champion at point guard. They got a guy who wins conferences. That's what he
Yeah.
does. Yeah.
Let's go
So
NC State.
let's go
Even though I
NC
feel like
State. All right, NC State is the pick. Next up is the Big 12. Once again, I am Googling the preseason poll. I probably should have had this ready. Houston is one, BYU is two, Texas Tech three, Arizona four. I mean, for certain Arizona could.
mm-hmm.
So we're at least there.
Release there.
Below Arizona, we have Iowa State, Kansas, Baylor, Cincinnati, Kansas State, and TCU rounding out the top 10.
I think my answer is Kansas.
I need the pitch. You know I hate the pitch, but
I
give
know
me the
you hate the pitch,
pitch.
but can I just attempt?
You can always attempt. but I
I
can
know it hasn't been,
contempt.
huh?
If you're going to attempt, I can contempt.
Okay. Well, I'll hold you in contempt of the Zoom if you speak out of turn again.
Go on.
Thank you. Strike that from the record, Your Honor. Um, Despite what has happened the past couple years, Bill Self is still Bill Self. All right. Bill Self knows how to operate in this conference. Bill Self knows how to win this conference. He has shown that. Fog Allen is still Fog Allen, I must say. And at the end of the day, this team could have a first team All American, best player in the country level player on their team at the guard spot with another good, really good sophomore big. And if the other role guys around him do anything, this team I think could win the Big 12 conference in a conference that I think could beat each other up a lot.
Dion, how's your job going?
Beginning of the school year, everything's like a little up and down. One of the biggest issues we've had is we can't find any uniforms for our girls' sports teams.
Mm. That's a difficult thing to find a solution for. I know damn well all about that because I got a daughter that just turned 2. She's into sports and she's already outgrowing every little piece of sports apparel she had. Thankfully, I know Clara Kate Creations. Clara Kate Creations was started by a former high school teacher who quit because it wasn't cost effective to send new twins and a 2-year-old to daycare. She found it easier to make girl sports apparel than finding it to buy. And I am so thankful that she exists because if we have an old shirt of Murph's that she's outgrown, we can send it in and she takes that piece of apparel that means something and upcycles it into an outfit that Murphy can now wear as she grows up. She makes great stuff. It's honestly kind of like your fullback's wife, Kyle Juszczyk. Is that how you say it? She does that. But honestly, I think Clara Kate's coming for Mrs. Juszczyk's job.
I love that. I'm a big Juice guy, love his wife, love Claire Kate even more than both of them, though.
You can send in your own custom ideas and she will come up with a design. She's just the best. Look up Clara Kate Creations on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and more. It's just so unlikely.
Greg, what if Darren Peterson is what people say he is, right? And he's just surrounded by like guys that knock down shots. Like Cole Rosario and Jaden Dawson just knock down shots at an extremely high clip. And Badunga erases everything at the rim.
Who's the best? Like, obviously they make Kobe comps for Darren, but Kobe didn't play college basketball. So, like, who is the actual best college season from a freshman that we could compare Darren Peterson to? Give me a name.
Like at the guard spot or just in
Yeah,
general?
give me like what is a similar impact freshman that you could point to? Because I have one. I think there's one in recent memory that could be somewhat compared to Darren Peterson.
Who?
I think we're just talking impact, not stylistically, but impact. To me, it would be Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
They went 16 and 16. Like, and I understand Flory Badunga's good and Bill Self's here. This isn't Tom Crean, but like, I, is that really the whole pitch? Is just Darren is going to take them there?
Darren himself.
It's not just beat Houston. It's like over an 18 game sample size, beat everyone. I have
Where this
such a
man
hard
has a
time.
chance to win this conference.
It's a chance. You're right. You're right. I guess that's the answer. I'm so well documented against it. It's hard to be like, that's the answer, you know?
I know. I know.
All right, I'll give it to you. Kansas is the answer in the Big 12. Big East. UConn and St. John's are the obvious favorites. Let's is there a UConn preseason poll?
A Big East preseason poll?
Or yeah.
There
I'm
might
not
not be.
finding one from Google.
I feel like I didn't see anything like first team all conference or anything like that.
Maybe it hasn't happened yet. So we're gonna go with there's an anonymous Big East preseason poll that just turned up via Google. And we have
Hell yeah.
UConn 1, St. John's 2, Marquette, Creighton, Villanova, Georgetown, DePaul, Providence, Xavier, Butler.
Oh wow. Okay, so I was really planning on coming on here because I thought they'd be lower in the preseason and saying Marquette, but
Creighton at 4.
it'd be Creighton at 4 for me.
Am I allowed to give you an alternative?
Sure.
Creighton at 4 feels like if we had just picked Arizona in the last one, which
It's
I would have.
different. It's different though because the conferences are different.
You're right.
Big Mid East.
About Georgetown.
Oh, whoa.
Cooley Magic, the same way his last year at Providence was Cooley Magic, mixed with year 2 transfer Malik Mack, transfer bump, mixed with KJ Lewis is actually really good and has won a conference before, mixed with Langston Love is actually really good and has won a conference before. The front court's the problem, but like they got
Got juice.
dudes.
Got juice.
They got dudes. They also got Jeremiah Williams. That's a winner. I like Jeremiah Williams.
Sean Harris Smith.
Loser. I like Georgetown as my answer in the Big East.
You're
I think there's
pandering
a
the
world
witness
it
because
all goes
you're
right.
pandering the witness here because you know I love Georgetown and you know I'll side with you on this.
Uh-huh.
Yep, I'm fine with that.
All right, so we're locking in Georgetown in the Big East to the Big Ten, where Purdue was picked first.
This one's easy.
Who is it?
Washington.
How low are they in the poll?
They got to be like ninth, 10th.
Purdue, Michigan, UCLA, Illinois, Oregon, Michigan State, Wisconsin. I think Wisconsin could. Iowa, Ohio State, Indiana, Washington 11. USC, Maryland, Nebraska, Northwestern, Minnesota, Rutgers, Penn State. We sure USC couldn't?
Yes.
Why?
Because Chad Baker Mazar is actively tweeting, taking victory laps on Auburn losing in exhibition games and going to Big Ten Media Day talking about how he visited USC once when he was younger, when his aunt graduated from there, and it was always his dream to play at USC.
Can I confess something?
What? You love that, don't you?
I'm buying USC.
Oh, God. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I'm the must bus driver of this podcast.
Muss is my least favorite part of USC. I like the rest of it though. So I here's the main thing. I think Jacob Kofi's like
I like I like him a lot.
he's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He was like, I think he could be a lottery pick.
I would just feel so much better about picking this if they had Elijah Arenas.
Me too. But flip side correlation might have been too many cooks in the kitchen with Elijah. So instead, Rodney Rice, who wants to shooty shoot, Baker Mazzara, who wants to crazy crazy, and Jacob Kofi, who's just like all block and rebound everything. That works, I think. I think that works.
Fight on?
They still got to be better than Purdue, though. That's the problem.
Well, here's the thing. You can't do that with this because this is
Because nobody's better than Purdue.
right. Like same thing we did the Big 12. Like you can't just say, well, can this team beat Houston? It's just like, well, they won't, but they could.
We would need to live in a universe here where like the world implodes anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So USC is our answer.
Yes.
USC is the answer. Last one here is the SEC. And the preseason poll was Florida, Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, Arkansas, Auburn, Missouri, Ole Miss, Texas, Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, Oklahoma, A&M. I'm going to stop there.
Yes, out there.
I don't want to go to like Georgia.
Okay. Sneaky good. Can of catchings. The
Ole Miss
initial
at 8 is screaming at me, unless you're going to argue
that's
from
the one I
somebody
wanted to go
lower.
with. That's the one I wanted to go with.
No thought about like a Texas, a Vanderbilt. Analytics love Vandy. They're 19th in the country.
Tyler Tanner looked really good. I feel like, I mean, Vanderbilt's the fourth best team on KenPom.
19th in the country and 11th in the preseason conference poll.
I feel like we have to be a math podcast for once.
Should we be a math podcast?
I think we should. Frankie Collins, AJ Hogarth's alma mater. They also start three guys with the first name Tyler.
And they're commodorable.
And they have a player on the team whose name is Chandler Bing. And on his Vanderbilt profile under hobbies, it says, I don't watch Friends.
Vanderbilt it is.
Vanderbilt it is.
All right, so the worst team in every power conference that could win the conference: NC State, Kansas, Georgetown, USC, and Vanderbilt.